So I decided to do the kitchen window today, and I'm trying to finish off the wardrobe, which I'll show you later. But if I can finish the wardrobe, I can then move it into position and basically take up occupancy of my bedroom, which would be great. But while I'm waiting for different parts to dry, because I'm actually painting that different colors, so I need things to dry before I can move on to the next bit, I've decided to do the kitchen window. Because we got cleaned up in here yesterday. Looks very nice. All the dust off. I'm not removing this until we finish the front, because all the dust that they create from sanding out the front gets through all the nooks and crannies, and so it gets very dusty in here still. Anyway, I'll show you the window. So this is the front window of the house that's actually in the kitchen. So it goes from here to that front window, and then the front door's over here, which I'm still working on, you can see. But this is the window that I decided I wanted to test some color on. So guess what color I'm gonna paint it? I know that you can't possibly think what color it might be. The challenge is, what shade is it? Let's have a go. The thing I like about this is that this window is going to be removed anyway. So it gives me a chance to play around with colour without needing to feel like I've committed myself to it. So that's the idea. All right, wish me luck. So yesterday we decided to paint the window, and I picked a colour I wasn't really happy with, but it seemed to be the closest to what I was looking for, but I'm not happy with it. I'll show you. So this is only one coat, but it's actually a bit too lolly. And by that I just mean, I don't know, it's not the right shade of pink. So what I'm actually looking at is probably something a little darker, like this. So I've gone back to the colour palette and trying to pick something, but as you can see, also looking at turquoise as an alternative, because the other place I was going to put this is on these doors. So you remember this door frame I'm going to paint silver, and then I was looking at what colour do I paint the doors, because I want to pop colour into the same area. Does it need to be the same colour? So these are the many questions. Does it need to be the same colour? Should I do something that's contrast? I do kind of like the idea of that deeper kind of magenta-y colour. What, princess? She's being very fussy this morning. You can see from here, for whatever reason, it just feels like the wrong tone to pop